Reality show stars can become leaders of countries. So,
as we found out,
you are Donald Trump. Are you going to come from nowhere as a reality superstar and take the political vacuum by storm?
I think the difference between me and Donald Trump is that I know what the difference is between being on reality TV and being a politician. And to be on reality TV, you've got to be a bit shocking, take people by surprise, kind of a bit out.
As opposed to being sensible and serious and consensual and taking risks but thinking hard about it.
Is that how you would describe Jeremy Corbyn?
Well, that's a different question. But in terms of this thing to do with Donald Trump, in the end, does he actually know that he's not a reality TV star anymore?
I think that he understands the power of celebrity.
Yeah.
And I think you now understand that. You've gone from being an unpopular guy who lost his seat and was generally mocked and ridiculed to suddenly become...
Generally mocked and ridiculed?
You were when you lost your seat. Well, people were having parties showing clips of your YouTube moment. You know that.
You've
sorry.
had his feelings.
Well, it's just a fact.
Okay.
However, you have made this transition to big-time TV. You're now a very popular guy. You've seen the effect that celebrity can have through the prism of a big TV show. So you shouldn't be surprised at the Trump factor. The question really is, for Labour, is part of Jeremy Corbyn's problem that he's not very televisual, he's not very good on the biggest medium for politicians that's out there, and as a result, he's getting flatlined.
I mean, the interesting thing is that Donald Trump and Jeremy Corbyn, and actually Macron, the new president in France, they were all outsiders.
Right.
They were not in the mainstream. They're outside their parties, and they come in and say, I'm different, I'm not one of them. But interesting with Macron, but actually what we've seen with Jeremy, and actually I think with Donald Trump as well, when you come from the outside onto the inside and you actually become a mainstream politician, it's quite hard to sustain that difference, that outsiderness.
Do you see any way Jeremy Corbyn could win this election?
I think it is a very, very, very steep uphill task.
Give me a percentage.
Very low, but...
How low?
Look, after the last couple of years...
0.001, I mean, with that low, literally.
I didn't think that we would be going out of the European Union and that Macron would be president of France and Donald Trump would be president. So you know at the moment to expect the unexpected. However,
final question before we go to the break. Look,
the polls say it is very, very unlikely.
I get that. Here's the point. Jeremy Corbyn is saying only today that even if he gets decimated at this election, he will carry on as leader. And there's not much of a mechanism in the party to stop him doing that. That, surely, in that eventuality, would be a disaster for Labour.
Well, look, the public is going to give their verdict on Labour on general election day, and then we'll see what comes afterwards. But actually up there in Bolton, David Crosby and Yasmin Qureshi, really good MPs, fighting hard for their constituents, and it's important, whatever happens with their leadership, that we don't have a parliament where you've only got Conservatives, which the polls are saying might happen. So, you know,
should be pointed out, Jeremy Corbyn gets a lot of votes whenever he runs for leader of the Labour Party. He's massively popular. There is a reason why he is there.
But the problem is that Labour's new members are quite a long way to the left of the spectrum compared to where most voters are.